Hey guys, so I wanted to make a quick video to discuss your ascension as you begin to awaken. Now, everybody has a different, in a different timeline. Everybody's not in the same timeline, okay? Don't mind my fucking hair. Anyway, so not all of us are going to be in the same timeline, okay? Some of us have already went through this. Some of us are currently going through this. Some of us are going to be going through this in the near future, okay? um when you're going through your ascension, you're going to start noticing the people, places, and things you used to love to do. You no longer have a desire for that anymore. You're going to start to notice people, dropping like flies around you. You're not going to want to be hanging out with certain people, the people that you used to like to hang out with all the time, because you guys are vibrating too higher. Your frequency, you're not on the same frequency as these people anymore. Not everyone is going to be going through an awakening at the same time. All of us don't go through this awakening at the same time, and that's okay. Okay. What happens is, the people that you used to hang out with before, you're going to realize that you no longer have a desire to be around them. You don't have the same interests. You're going to want to be isolating yourself in hermit mode. They're going to be contacting you. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And then you're going to be like, no, I'm going to stay in today. And that's because you're going through an ascension. You're going through an ascension. You're starting to vibrate higher than these people. Okay. Another thing, they're gonna probably start saying that you're boring, talking about you. You're gonna start realizing these people are gonna start dropping like flies. Okay. They're gonna be like, you changed. What's going on with you? No, then, and you can't. You're gonna realize that you cannot. You're not gonna be able to communicate with them about this, because they're gonna look at you like you're fucking crazy. They're gonna think you're going crazy. Okay, so trying to tell them what's happening to you is pointless if these people are not going through the same thing you're going through. You're going to start questioning yourself, your sanity, and be like, what the hell is going on? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, you know what's going on. This is being brought to you right now so that whoever needs to hear this message is going to get this message. You're not crazy. You're going through an ascension. That's what that means. The things that you used to love to do before, you're no longer going to have interest in that. Places like, let's say, for example, you're working at a job for 7-10 years, right? Now all of a sudden you no longer have the desire, the love, the enjoyment of being at that job anymore. You're going through an ascension. What's going on here is the divine is trying to show you that these people, places, and things cannot come with you. They're not on the same frequency. You're not vibrating at the same frequency with these people. You are ascending to a higher frequency. Therefore, you need to begin to step into your life purpose. There is another place you guys need to be. That place that you're currently at, those people that you're currently hanging around, are no longer going to be part of the next step, the next path, the next milestone in your life. Some of you people are going to be like, I don't want to be at this job anymore. I don't know why I got a feeling like I just need to quit. That's the divine telling you need to quit. There is somewhere else they need you to be. There's another. Some of you guys may be feeling like, I need to relocate. For some reason, I just feel like I need to move. The divine is telling you need to move. There's somewhere else they need you. You're being called to get in your life purpose. And the current place that you at, the current job that you have, those current people, cannot come with you. You're going to start to feel like you're alone. You're going to start to feel like you're alone. Okay? I've been there. I know. It does get lonely. But you're being placed in hermit mode and isolation mode for a reason. You have to trust the process. You have to trust the process. You have to trust that the divine is guiding you every step of the way. When you're feeling doubtful, fearful, uncertain, release it, surrender it to God. Get yourself a God box. You could go to like a little Dollar General store, Dollar Tree store, get a little box, like those little boxes that have the tops on it, or a little jar that has like the top on it. Any kind of concerns, worries, fears, doubts, place that in there and surrender it to God so that you could release that off of you energetically and trust that the divine is going to provide for you. This is the most important part. Trusting. That is the most important part. And it's easier said than done, because how do you trust what you can't see? I know. Believe me, I know. I've been there, man. I've fucking been there. I questioned for the first couple of months, why is this happening to me? Why am I not? Is there something wrong with me? Why the people I used to like to be around I no longer desire to be around them no more. Some of these people, when I get near them, I physically get sick. I noticed that. Pay attention. Pay attention to your body. Your body will never guide you wrong. If you start noticing you're getting sick around certain people, that's because you're ascending to a higher conscience. You're ascending higher. You're going through another ascension. Okay? You're not going to just go through one ascension, guys. This is not a one done deal, closed deal. You're constantly going to keep going through these ascensions. You're constantly going to be going through a higher conscious awakening. There's different levels. There's not just one. Okay, but they can't just give it all to us at one time, because we wouldn't be able to handle this. So they're guiding us little by little. If you guys are feeling like you're being called to move, relocate. There's somewhere else the divine needs you to be. Trust the process. You guys, you may feel like, oh my God, how do I relocate? What the hell are you talking about? Because you're in the midst of it. All you see is fog. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing this. You're in the midst of the whole situation, like everything happening around you. What you're not seeing is what's happening outside of that mist. Your spirit guides see that. They're seeing the light at the ending of that tunnel. They see, but you're like, I can't see what's happening around me. But if you take that step, the sun is going to come out. You're going to see the light. But right now you can't see it because you keep yourself surrounded in what doesn't serve you no more. God is trying to get you out of that fog. It's like being trapped in a fog and you're just turning around in circles. Where do I go? Where do I go? All you have to do is take a couple of steps up ahead in front of you and you're out of that fucking fog. That's what God is asking you to do. Trust. Believe. It's very important through your awakening, through your ascensions, that you have faith. That's the most important part of this. I cannot kid you. I cannot lie to you about this. I cannot. I could only tell you what I've experienced, what I've went through, what I've seen other people, and do a lot of research, guys. Research. Whatever questions you have, uncertainty you have, get yourself a little God box. Get that God box. Put your worries, your stress, your concerns, your fears. Write it down to God and say, I surrender this to you, divine, and trust that you, everything will be provided in divine timing as needed. And believe. 10:10 on the clock. Believe that he's going to provide, because he is. He's not going to take you away from something without the means of providing you with something else, something better, something that's going to fit in your frequency. Okay, because he's trying to guide us. If there's any questions you have, what do you're not sure what to do next, your spirit guides are standing all around you. Just ask them. A lot of people are like, how do you ask them? Spirit guide, I know you're around me. I know I can't see you, but I can know you're there. And in that little tingly feeling you feel, like somebody's actually rubbing up against you and there's nobody there, a brush on your arm, a tingly feeling on your back, on your top of your head. Okay. For me, what started happening, I started feeling the hugs of them surrounding me. It was so angelic. I don't even know how to fucking explain it. But I think they knew that if they did something like just a brush on my shoulder or my arm, that would probably freak me out. So they made me feel a little bit more safer. So it was more of an angelic, me being surrounded by angels and just feeling the hug and the warmth of them around me. That's how it started with me. Tingling on the top of my forehead, on the top of my head. I started getting headaches. Right here, where your third eye is at, pounding. Spirit says she ain't lying. You heard that notification? I used to get pounding headaches. I used to get tingling sensations on the top of my fucking head. Like, what the fuck is that? Then the ringing in my ears. It was like 3 months straight. The ringing in my ears would not stop. I was like, what is happening to me? The most recent shit, orbs in my eyes. Every time I step out of my house, there's orbs in my eyes. That lets me know when my spirit guides are around me. The more you keep ascending higher, the difference. You're going to start being able to communicate with them better. But you guys really need to take the time to sit and be still. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your body. When you're around people, if you're starting to get drained, tired, nauseous in your stomach, feel like you're going to throw up, those are your spirit guides saying those people are no good for you. Pay attention. You guys are not vibrating on the same frequency. Okay? Another thing is that when you're, take an hour of the day and just be still with nobody around you. Close your eyes, meditate, just be quiet. Try as best, as hard, as easy as, try your best to be quiet. Quiet your atmosphere outside, quiet your mind inside, and just pay attention to the chills that you get, where those chills are coming from, the quick brush on your shoulder, the tingling sensation on the top of your head. Sometimes my spirit guides just go like this to me. They let me know that they're there. Sometimes I feel them on the back of my, right here on my shoulders. Just putting their hand there, letting me know it's okay. You're okay. We are here. You heard the train? I'm not lying to you. And these are the things I had to learn on my own, because the people that I used to hang out with didn't understand what I was going through. I was sounding crazy to these people, as badly as I wanted to tell people what I was going through, because it was like, what the fuck am I going through right now? You want to be able to communicate with your friend and tell them what's happening, but people are looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. And I had to learn that, it's not that they're not on the same frequency. We're not on the same frequency anymore. And that's what God is trying to do. He's trying to bring you to your soul tribe. If for some reason you feel like you need to move, relocate somewhere else, do it. If you all of a sudden feel like you need to leave your job and you want to start helping the humanity more, helping people outside, because you start noticing the pain in this fucking world, the suffering, and you want to help uplift humanity more. You're being called to your life purpose, man. If you're seeing numbers like 555, 444, 222, or same digit number 66, or 33, or if you're seeing that a lot, look those numbers up. Those are angel numbers. They're trying to communicate with you because you can't hear them. They're trying to send you signs. They're trying to communicate with you. Okay? I hope I think I covered enough in this video. But you definitely want to surrender. Surrender to the divine. When these things are coming out to you, you feel like you need to move. You're being called to leave your job and to, help out more in humanity work. Whether it's being an activist, helping out with environmental, animals, elderly people, whatever. You're vibrating on a higher frequency. God is trying to push you to where you need to go. God is trying to push you towards people that are on the same frequency with you, your soul tribe, people that you're able to communicate with, that are going through the same stuff. This is what he's trying to do. You're going through an ascension. Okay? All right. Anyway, guys, love and light. Bye.